Inside this box are the best fishing lure deals you'll find right now. But as you guys can tell, there is a lot of green inside of this box, and there's even some of my favorite lures of all time. We have creature baits, the Kraken Crawl, the Rattling Chunk, the Bandito Bug, the Trench Hog, the Slizzard. There's worms. We got the Mondo Worm, Pinner Worm, the Blazing Worm, the Rattling Ned, the Lunker Log, the Dragon Drop. We got hard baits such as the Recon, the Banger, the Junior Scout, the Thick Jig, and there is so much more. This box is literally loaded full with everything you could imagine. Soft baits, hard baits, terminal tackle, all different shapes, sizes, and colors. And today I'm gonna try and catch as many fish on as many baits in this box as possible. All right, I have made it out onto the boat with our giant box of baits, and I wanna give a huge shout out to Googan. As you guys know, I've been working with them for a while now, and not only do they hook it up with the box of baits to fish with today, because you just cannot have enough, but their Black Friday Blitz sale is live now, and it is honestly crazy. You can save 75% off across GooganSquad.com. Baits are as low as $1.99. Bundles are up to 60% off, and the rods are marked down big time too. They even have some new gear such as baits and a brand new fishing tackle bag. Terminal tackle is also up to 75% off, and you can get 50% off apparel. It's one of the biggest fishing sales of the year, and if you're searching for a gift idea or you're just wanting to stock up for yourself because the deals are too good, make sure to go to GooganSquad.com. It'll be linked down below in the description. And you guys can use code Logan at checkout and save an additional 10% on top of all the deals. So it truthfully is the best time of the year to buy fishing lures. And we're out on the boat, and now it's time to put these bad boys to the use and catch some fish. What to throw, what to throw. Wow, we have a lot of options. Code Logan right there, save you 10%. Let's see, what do we want to start off with this morning? We got lots of plastics, so I feel like we're gonna start with some kind of moving bait, and then we'll throw plastics later and kind of try and fly through a bunch of different ones. But I was feeling, where's it at? Where's that little Junior Scout at? That's what I'm looking for. Can't go wrong with a jerkbait this time of year. We definitely have to start off with one of these. Let's see, what else do I want to throw around here? I think we should get a worm going, and let's get a crawl going. Let's get a bunch of variety here. Can't go wrong with some lunker logs. We have the black and red flake color, super nice. Then I think we should go with a creature bait. We're gonna just try and fly through a bunch of different lures today, but let's grab these. Cannot go wrong with a nice Bandito bug, especially this color this time of the year. They should be feeding up on crawls. All right, let's start off with the Junior Scout right here. Nice little jerk bait in the sexy shad color. And we're gonna try and get some reaction bites. It's the fall. There should be some suspended fish, so this should just be the perfect lure to get some aggressive bites. All right, well, we're gonna start with the jerk bait, see if we can't get some aggressive bites, and then we have a bunch of plastics. So we're just gonna throw a variety of different lures today, and we are hoping for a big bite. We just want one big fish. That is the goal. Let's see if we can't find one. We have every single type of lure that you need to get some really good bites in the fall / winter time. So let's give her some casts and just see if we can't maybe search for that big one we're looking for. Get some aggressive eats, put some numbers on the board as well, and just put the absolute hammer down with some Googan baits. I like the Junior Scout. It's like the perfect size for a jerk bait, and it's a little bit on that smaller side, so if the fish are real pressured or real finicky, they will annihilate this thing. And that sexy shad color is just one of my favorites. Oh, that felt like a bite. That felt like a bite. Does not take long throwing a jerk bait this time of the year to get a bite. Does not take long. Ooh, there's one. We're hooked up. There we go. He hammered it. Jerk bait, man. You just never can go wrong with it, especially this time of the year when it starts to cool off. They love this thing. Nothing crazy, but the first fish of the day on the jerk bait. See you, buddy. I mean, it really is just unstoppable. The Junior Scout. It's not crazy big. It's perfect size, and the fish chew this thing up And since we got a jerkbait bite, there is no reason to put it down. That's just what happens whenever the water gets cold and the bite gets a little strange. If you're getting bit on a lure, you just got to keep throwing it, you know? Can't force feed them. I'm gonna catch a few on the jerkbait. We're gonna rip around some soft plastics. We're gonna fly through the box. We're gonna use a bunch of different stuff in hopes that one of them is going to catch us a giant late fall / early winter fish. I live in the South, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what season it is. I just know it gets cold in the mornings and the night now, and some days we'll have cold days, but yeah, I don't know what season we're in. The weather down here is very strange, so it makes the fishing very strange sometimes. So if you're getting bites on a lure, you don't change it up. Something about that twitch, pause, and then your lure just get absolutely lit up on. Oh gosh, they're going crazy up there. I was about to say, I see some moving around. They just went wild right there. See, that's the good thing about throwing the Junior Scout too. We're actually gonna be able to cast up shallow right here and not worry about this thing diving too deep. Oh, I'm on. He hammered it. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good fish. That's a good fish. Oh gosh, stay on. He's barely hooked. Come here, buddy. I can't loosen my drag. There we go. I got it a little bit. That's a good fish. Stay on. Don't shake it. I'm just gonna flip him up here. Get up here. Oh my gosh, yes. The Junior Scout is unstoppable. Well, that right there is what I'm talking about. Look at how beautiful this fish is. Very aggressive. Was up shallow, chasing bait, threw the old jerkbait on it. And the good thing is it was a shallow jerkbait, so I didn't pick up any grass. This guy saw it cruising by and he crushed it. But just look at that. He barely was hooked, but thankfully the old Junior Scout has some sticky hooks and we landed a pretty solid fish. I think we should just get a weight and see what we can do. Oh, almost dropped my $200 scale in the water. You know what? Let's just do a best 5 today. A best 5 all on Googan baits. And let's see what we can do. We're starting off with a 214, very close to a 3-pounder right there. We're gonna go ahead and send this beauty back. Thank you for that bite. That was so cool. Such a good fight. Very nice fish on a jerkbait. See ya, buddy. Look how graceful. See ya. Well, we have a monster box filled with all kinds of baits, but I'm going to continue to come back to the jerkbait because it's going to catch them all day long. See, that's one thing about those bigger sizes. You would not be able to do that. That's why I kind of like the small one. You can just rip this thing around in any depth. I mean, this one goes 3 to 5 feet, but if you're twitching it fast, you can kind of keep it near the surface. I feel like that's where you get your really aggressive bites with a jerkbait. They're definitely going to chew the jerkbait up all day. This is going to be a bait no matter if it's early, middle of the day, late in the day, deep water, shallow water. We're going to be able to catch one on this thing. So I'm going to rip it around a little bit more, put a few more fish in the boat, and then we're going to pick up something else because we have a big box of baits. I might as well get some variety going. Oh, that's a fish. He hammered it. That's a good one too. Oh, he pulled off. Do you come back for it? You want to come back for it? Do you want to come back for it? Oh, he did. There he is. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. There's a school. Look at the school. Look at the school. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. There was a school of them. There was like 5 fish with him. And of course, I get the smallest one. Can't even make it up, you know? It seems to be the case every time. Come here. Another fish on the board, nothing crazy, but we now know the jerkbait is dominating and there's a lot of fish in the area. See you, bud. See, those are the bites that are fun. You know, you're on them, you get a bite, it comes off, you don't reel the jerkbait back in. You just gotta keep twitching this thing. And then boom, a school rolled up and they were smoking it. Jerkbait is gonna be a hard lure to put down today because they are all over this thing. And truthfully, we have the best one that we could be throwing right now. A little bit of a shallow one because it's not real deep in the pond and it's that sexy shad color. It's unstoppable. Oh, there's one. That's a decent one. Come here, buddy. Come here. He's going crazy. He is going crazy. Wow, what a fish. He's so much different than that last one. I mean, just look at how dark this fish is. That kind of gives you a comparison of how weird the South is. You have fish that still have their summer colors, and then you have some that are super pale. This guy has definitely been living in the grass. Just a beautiful fish though. Look how dark he is. He's fired up too. Watch this. There he goes. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I think the jerkbait has definitely been my favorite lure of the fall this year. I've caught so many fish on this thing and it just continues to produce. There's one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one. He is running like crazy. Running straight at me. It's got to be a decent one. It's got to be. Oh, there's another one with him. They're schooled up for sure. Maybe that's why he felt big. I could have potentially had two right there. Gosh, he hit it so hard. They are smacking this thing. Oh, it's going to be so hard to put this lure down. It's literally going to be so hard. All right, not a crazy big fish, but definitely a 12-incher, so we might as well weigh him. I feel like we're probably going to catch a lot of these guys today because they love the jerkbait. Let's just go ahead and let's just add them to our bag here. See you, buddy. Literally every fish that I'm catching, I see other fish following it in. So they are definitely schooled up. They're definitely chasing shad, and they definitely want the jerkbait today. There's no other way to put it. Oh, there's one. That's a decent one. He hammered it. That's got to be a good one, right? It's not bad. I'm telling you, when you throw a jerkbait rod, they're not as big or as strong as your regular rod, so everything feels big. I think that's just why it's so fun to throw this lure. Come here. Let's add them to our bag. Why not, right? We're just going to get 5, and then if we start culling fish out, they're just going to have to be like a visible improvement, but not a bad fish. We're putting together a little limit, a little full limit, all off of Googan baits. Pretty cool. Honestly, I think the jerkbait could probably do it alone, but you never know. Maybe we get a big bite on a crawl later or a worm later. Like fall fishing or late fall fishing, whatever you want to call it, can definitely be very weird, but when you find the fish, you find them. Thank you, buddy. Go tell your friends I want to double up on the jerkbait. That's really the reason I have not put the jerkbait down yet, is because I want to try and catch 2 fish at one time, because they're schooled up and they're hitting this thing so aggressively. It's definitely a possibility, and that would just be super, super cool. There's one on the paws. Got him on the paws. Come here. Not a bad fish either. Gosh, they are hammering it. Barely hooked in the top of the face. That's a good fish. They were fighting so hard today. Come here. This should be a pretty solid little fish for our limit. Yep. We just want pounders and then we'll cull them out later. Just a beautiful fish though, and very mean and aggressive. Appreciate you, bud. Well, no doubt about it. The jerkbait bite is on. It is on. Let's see. Let's catch one more and then I'm going to change up baits here. Get some variety going. See if we can't get a big bite on the bottom. Like I said, when it gets this time of the year, fish are literally everywhere doing all different types of things. They're all on their own timeline. Some of them might be out here chasing bait in that fall mood. Some of them might hate the cold and already in their winter, you know, movements. So they might be sitting on the bottom, eating crawls. It's just a very strange time, but it can be really, really good if you find them. There's one. There we go. There we go. Gosh, they just cannot resist. I don't even know how many fish we've caught on this, but it's getting insane. It is getting insane. Not a big fish, but man, we're gonna run into a big one today. It's gonna happen. Little guy, but we still appreciate him. See ya. Well, the jerkbait did not do me wrong. It put so many fish in the boat, got so much action, so many bites, but I have this big box of baits. So let's get some variety going. I don't know what's gonna catch us that big fish today, but it's something in this box. But I also wanted to know, what is you guys' favorite Googan bait? Drop a comment down below. Right now, mine is definitely the Junior Scout because it is putting in work. But if you're not a big Googan guy or gal, let me know what brand you're rocking with. What's your favorite lure? Drop it down below in the comment section. But let me just tell you guys, you need yourself a little Junior Scout in your life. And what's even better, if you use code Logan at checkout, you'll save 10% on top of all the other sales, which is just crazy. I mean, it would honestly be wrong to pass up this opportunity and the fish would be mad at you. All right, I think next up we're gonna throw my favorite Googan bait of all time, the Bandito bug. And this is in the fire crawl color. So once you get in that colder month, red and orange can be really good on the bottom because these fish like an easy meal, you know. They're already sitting on the bottom because it's cold. They see an orange little crawfish swim by, it's game over. So let's see if that is going to be the case today. Oh, one just picked it up. One just picked it up. Oh, he pulled off. Dang it. I had him for a split second. I had him for a split second. I had him for a split second. Dang it, man. I almost felt like he dropped it as soon as I went to set the hook. He was sitting down there chewing on it, though. Oh, there he is. He's got it. He's got it again. You still have it? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, my gosh. Dude, he's messing with me. That's got to be a small one, right? Well, I think it is very, very clear on what these fish want right now. And I said it earlier, you know, you can't force things. If they're eating it, that's what they're eating. So I'm gonna keep the bandito bug tied up and ready to go. Oh, I actually have a fish. There we go, we're on, we're on. There we go, finally the bandito got one. I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it. I've had bites, but I've just been missing them. Come here, buddy. A little fire crawl action, that's what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead and get a weight on this guy, and then we're going back to the jerkbait. It's just the bait they want right now. They're chasing bait, they're moving around, they're active, and that's just what we're gonna throw. But this will be our 5th fish, and we currently have 7 pounds, so not terrible. I think we should aim for 12, and let's see what we can do today. But nice little fish, see ya. I mean, you just gotta think the fall is all about bait fish. That is what they're keying in on. That is what they're eating. And this jerkbait is just perfect. It's perfect size, perfect color, and that's what they want. So I'm gonna give it to them, you know? There's no reason to try and force another lure when they are eating this thing so good. But don't worry, because after we crack a few with the jerkbait again, I'm picking up something else. I'm probably gonna throw a worm next. Maybe like a little wacky worm. I mean, we have so many options. And it's all about finding the right lure. I mean, I'm looking out there and they're literally schooling up. So they're schooled up and they're all about bait fish right now. So it would just be a crime to not throw the jerkbait, especially after all the success I've been having on it. There's one, there's one. Yep, that's what they want. That is what they want. You might as well give it to them. When they're eating it that good, you can't complain. Come here, little buddy. You're not what we're looking for, but we will take you. You're another fish. Add them to the board. Nothing crazy, but another fish. See ya. I'm so confident in it that I think every cast I could get a bite if I put it in the right spot. There's one. There's one. Lit it up. Wow. Wow. He's going crazy too. They are fired up today. They are fired up. Come here, buddy. Where you at? Come here. Come here. Get up here. Let's see. This guy might cull one out here. Yep, he's going to. See ya. Call me the jerkbait king, because that's really what I've been throwing for the past 3 or 4 times I've gone out and fished. And it's been working so well. So there's just no point of trying to force anything. If they're eating it, I'm gonna let them have it. It is an all-you-can-eat buffet right now. You just got balls of bait out here. There's fish schooling up. So if I catch one, I can just cast back in there and I'll probably catch another one. They're chewing up bait fish right now. I would hate to be a little shad swimming around. There's one. There we go. There we go. I thought I heard some fish blowing up out there and I turn around. When I least expect it, I get smacked on the paws. Little fish, but still another fish. Eating it up. Thanks for the bite. Well, if you guys know me, I wouldn't class myself as the best fisherman. So whenever I get bites, I'm happy. I don't care if they're big. I don't care if they're small. I don't care what, oh my God, that was a big bite. I don't care what species they are. I just like to catch fish. There we go, we're on again. We must have been in a school. We must have been in school. I just like to catch fish. Absolutely love it. And if this bait's catching them, I'm throwing them. Oh no, he put a hook in my carpet. I hope he doesn't rip a hole in it. Thank you. Well, I think it's safe to say if you're struggling to catch fish right now, you need yourself a junior scout. If you're in a pond and if you're on like a lake that's a little bit deeper, you need yourself just a regular old scout. They are getting absolutely demolished. They won't bait fish and they like when they look injured. And that's why the jerkbait is so good. There's one. There's one. Feels decent. Feels decent. Feels like a decent one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's another good one. We need him for our bag if we want some weight. That's a decent one. God, he smacked the jerkbait. Look at that fish. Absolutely beautiful. Well, the jerkbait has yet to fail us. We are putting some good fish in the boat. We're getting a lot of bites. Let's get a weight on this guy and let's send him back. So I know for a fact this is gonna be a coal. Yep. Yep. There we go. We are now at 8.5 pounds. Not bad, not bad. This fish lit it up. Another dark one. Super cool. They are just loving the jerkbait today. Thank you. You want to hang around? Oh, okay, maybe not. Yeah, you know, I never used to really be a huge jerkbait guy. I would throw them. Like, it's not like I would never use them. I would throw them. I just never had this much luck with them. But recently, this bait has been so dominant. Like, I used to be, oh, I like spinner baits, I like crankbaits. I mean, technically, if I were to go out right now in any body of water, I would feel so confident taking a jerkbait. It's just, they're lighting this thing up, you know? That water temp gets colder, this is what they want. All right, well, I am gonna put the jerkbait down for just a second because I wanna get some variety going. We're gonna throw the lunker log around. This is a very nice color. This is a go-to lure for me. If you're struggling to catch fish, this thing never fails. We're gonna wacky rig it and we're gonna see what happens. All right, wacky rig, let's see what you got. I've caught so many fish on the wacky rig this year. It just never fails. If you're struggling to catch fish, it's just one of those go-to lures. I'm on first cast. Yep, yep, yep. Can't beat it, can't beat it. I mean, pretty much, oh, he just came off. Pretty much everything that we've thrown today, the Senko, the Bandito bug, and the jerkbait, those are like my top 3 right now. Like, that's what I would be throwing around. Some sort of shad style lure that you can twitch. The wacky rig never fails. And then, of course, a nice little creature bait for flipping structure or just wanting to get on the bottom. But man, it's been a very successful day. The fish are active, they are feeding. They want something that's moving around. Like, the jerkbait has just been our MVP. And I feel like the wacky rig will probably be right up there with it. That's a fish. That's a fish. We're on. Oh, he came off. He looked small. He looked small. He did not really get a good rod bend in. I think that was a tiny one. But hey, it's good to know that the wacky rig is getting lots of action. That's 2 bites and like 5 casts. That's a fish. We're on. We're on with the worm. Ooh, 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 might be a good one. Wow, he is running. Come here, buddy. Not a bad one. Not a bad one on the worm. Can't go wrong with the old wacky rig. You just can't. Come here. Let's see. Is he going to add to our bag at all? Does not look like it. We appreciate him, though. See ya. Well, the jerkbait, the Bandito bug, and now the lunker log have all claimed victims today. We have been crushing the fish. They've been chewing everything we got, but obviously the jerkbait has been their favorite. Well, I've officially made it off of the pond. Today was great. I mean, it started off cool this morning. We absolutely whacked the fish. Now the temperature has changed. But we caught a bunch of fish on the jerkbait. One of my favorites right now, the Bandito bug. Obviously a classic, everyone's favorite. And then, of course, the lunker log, little wacky rig. Cannot go wrong. Put the hammer down with some Googan baits. Again, huge shout out to Googan for hooking me up with that box. As fishermen, we can never have enough tackle. And now I'm stocked up. And you guys can be too, because the Black Friday Blitz is going on right now. You guys can save a ton of money and stack my code on top of it. Use code Logan at checkout, save some money, and stock up for the wintertime, the springtime, the summertime. Plan ahead, you know, save some cash, or if you're looking for some gift ideas, you cannot go wrong. And whenever you guys use my code, it helps support the channel, so I'd really appreciate it. But I'm about to get out of here. Had a fun time fishing with that giant box of Googan baits, and you just can't go wrong with some literally anything. Love tackle, can't go wrong, gotta love it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.